All right. We back in the building. Salute to everybody that's present. You already know I'm Blue Devil. And today we back with another video reaction. We got Adam22 and No Jumper versus Lucky and Hoodstocks. If you don't know what's going on, bro, the other day, Lucky from Hoodstocks was doing a podcast with a bunch of his cast members. And they said some very disrespectful towards the black community. And No Jumper being a black urban podcast, they had something to say, bro. They responded, you know, they threw shots over at Hoodstocks, and they weren't happy, homie, with what Lucky from Hoodstocks said. Now, if you don't know what I'm talking about, I'm not going to spell it out, bro. We're going to press play on the video, and you're going to figure it out as we go. So with that being said, everybody hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, run it up, share this video, clip it, do whatever you want. Send it to all the black homies, send it to all the Mexicans. But I will tell you, this is a touchy subject, bro. All right? You got the black community and the Hispanics, the raza, and I'm Mexican. So I'm in the middle, bro. And I'm in the middle because I don't have an issue with either side. But you know how it is. You say one wrong thing, the black homies are going to be at you. You say one stupid thing, the raza are going to be at you. It's like, man. You know, so let's go ahead and press play on this video and see what the fuck is going on, bro. Blue Devil, subscribe, like. Let's get to it, homie.
We have a clip from this topic. I want to know what everybody thinks, since on this podcast, obviously, we are kind of in charge of policing anti-black racism by the Mexican community. I feel like that is a service that we.
But that start.
I feel like you've kind of been spearheading that movement, but it feels like there's been a lot of that on this platform, and as a result, right here, we have.
Now, to those that don't know who's on this panel, I don't like that setup, fool. That setup, I like the idea. I love the idea, and I love to see people try new shit, right? But for some reason, their feet is what gets me, like being able to see their feet, you know. But you got Adam in the middle, salute Adam22. You got Young Ant Jefe to the right, all right, salute Young Ant. You got Munchie B to the left, salute Munchie. You got Lush One, salute, and then you got a new character with the J's on. Now look, they've all been here, all of them. Lush One been here like 4 times. Munchie's been here 1. Young Ant Jefe been here 1. Adam will pull up anytime. We just haven't invited him yet. You know, that's a secret weapon, homie. You know, a lot of people don't know how to use it, but that's a secret weapon. Now, look, they're all invited to come back. They all the homies, bro. Just to let you know.
I have a clip from the Hoodstocks podcast that has ruffled a few feathers. Let's hear it. This is Miss Loca, as well as Lucky from Hoodstocks. And let's hear what they had to say about the recent controversy with Jenny 69 and Blueface.
Blueface is just like...
I can't hear it through my headphones.
I hear it clear.
You hear it?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Oh, shit, I already heard it before then, but my shit's
hot right now. Like anything.
But do you think he's a good-looking dude? Oh, yeah. Black dude? African-American? Booty scratcher?
No comment. I don't really...
Come on.
I don't
There's
really
an
look at
answer.
it.
I mean, do you swing both ways?
No.
No?
Strictly
Why is
dick
not on
link.
the
Like black
screen?
dudes?
No.
No? Why not?
No. Pino Code 13.
Oh! That's why she's on Hoodstocks. I mean, I don't have nothing against it. Like, I would be disappointed. I ain't gonna lie.
Loca, what do you think? No?
This is a handsome man right there.
No,
Look at that guy right there. Send me a money order. Look at, I love you. Send me a money order. You gonna send me a money order?
Chale.
okay.
I don't know why it's not on the screen, bro. We should be able to see it on the screen. Adam22, you fucking up, big dog.
So I appreciate people being their true selves.
Hold on, did Munchie slam his headphones?
Okay. So I appreciate people being their true selves. And as a result,
What the fuck? Wait, what the fuck? Did he pull out his bottle from his thing? Let's see.
I appreciate people being their true selves. And as a result, I gotta say that Lucky from Hoodstocks.
Oh, that shit's funny, bro. That shit's legendary. Munchie's pouting. He's fucking pissed.
As a result, I gotta say,
Oh
that
shit.
Lucky from Hoodstocks seems to me like he's kind of like the one Mexican podcaster who's actually got the nuts to live his racist truth.
Shut the fuck up, bro. Shut the fuck up, bro. Okay? This is what I don't like. He said, it seems like Lucky from Hoodstocks is the only Mexican podcaster to live their racist truth. That's because maybe he's the only Mexican podcaster with a racist truth. You ever thought about that? Why does every Mexican podcaster have to have a secret racist background or, in the closet? Why can't it be just that motherfucker, bro? Why you gotta say it seems like Lucky's the only Mexican podcaster that has the balls? What if he's the only one and nobody else is racist? You ever figure that one out? Have you? Like, come on, bro. Stop it, homie. See, that's bullshit. That's bullshit. If that fool is fucking racist, he's racist. Not every Mexican podcaster, bro. If this guy is racist, I'm not pointing at nobody. If this fucking guy is racist, let him be racist. You can't say, oh, that white guy is racist, so all whites are. Man, get the fuck out of here, bro. Cut it out.
He actually got the nuts to live his racist truth. Because he just said African booty scratcher, and then he admitted that he would have been disappointed in her if she was attracted to black guys. So it's not like he's fully jumping out the window, but he's living his. He's saying the shit that I think a lot of these Raza podcasters want to say.
First of all, there's not too many Raza podcasters. Let's get that straight, Adam. All right. You got like 3 platforms. American Cholo left. So now you got like 2. Icon left. Now you got like, you got like 2 or 3, bro. Lucky's not all the way Mexican. He's like partial Mexican from what I hear. I don't want to put it out there because I don't want to be the one to drop the bombs, even though I think everybody fucking knows, right? But he's not all the way. But he's still looked upon as raza. I look at him like Mexican. I don't look at him any other way, even though he's half this and half that. And to me, it doesn't matter, right? To me, he's raza. He's a homie. Fuck what anybody got to say, right? All right. But Adam said it seemed like a lot of these raza podcasters feel that way. Well, I just told you there's only like 3 of them. And I'm not like that. So for you to like throw us under the bus, that's fucking scandalous, homie. I'm not like that. I've never been like that. I've never been anti-anything. I've never been anti-black, anti-Mexican, anti-anything, bro. Anti-any race. When people came at Lefty Gunplay talking shit because they said, oh, he's half Guatemalan, and they wanted to cancel him, I said, fuck, that's the homie. Who gives a fuck? When people came at me about this guy or that guy, I said, who gives a fuck? American Cholo, or he's half Honduran. So who gives a fuck? When people say, oh, Adam is a white guy and he does this and he's bad for, who gives a fuck? Let Adam do what the fuck he want. When people say Jenny 6ix9ine was with Blueface, I say, who gives a fuck? Let that bitch get her money. Because we've never been about picking sides, homie. And I'm gonna make this a slogan. I'm gonna make this our fucking tagline over here. I'm gonna make this a tagline, bro. Here at the Hater World, we base everything off of what's right is right and what's wrong is wrong, not based off color. All right? So it's sort of scandalous that Adam22 would say most raza podcasters are racist, so they feel like, man, come on, dog. What the fuck is that, homie? Blame it on the motherfucker that said it. But let's go.
Jump out the window when he said African booty scratcher.
Yeah,
Okay.
you're right.
My first question, baby girl right there, is she bad?
Nah.
I would say not so much.
What you say, Snake G?
Nah.
Yeah, she alright. She can get it. She can get it on a regular day.
What you say, Les?
All right.
Okay.
They're being
okay.
nice.
Oh, so they're okay. So they're rating the girl Loca. She from East LA. All right, that's the same girl that protected Jenny 6ix9ine during the Lady Pink's beef, and came at Lady Pink's Who else she go at? She went at me with the whole Gold Toast thing when I wasn't even talking about her. I was talking about Gold Toast and somehow she defended him. Uh, hey, let her do her thing, bro. I don't care. I don't hold no grudges or nothing like that. Like if that's what she wanted to do, protect Gold Toast and Jenny 69, then that's her doing. But that's who they're rating. None of them would smash. The only one that's gonna smash is the older black man at the end with the motion. He's the only one that said he would smash.
Hey, look, you got a
She looked like
Jerry.
she
Listen,
spent some nights outside.
Listen,
This fool.
Hoodstocks, Pinnacle 13. It's widely known that Mexicans got little pitos.
Whoa!
Period. That's the only reason why prostitutes, nigga, they get in the cars with these Mexicans on Fig, Western, Long Beach Boulevard, Sepulveda, Lakerson on these tracks.
You're saying they're ducking the big cocks?
Bro,
So look, here we go, bro. Here we fucking go. All right, so look. Lucky from Hoodstock said African booty scratcher. You know where we know that from? We know that from the movie Boys in the Hood. Remember when the little boy is at the beginning of the movie and he goes, I get my daddy to shoot you in the face. No, he goes, I get my brother to shoot you in the face. I get my daddy. At least I got one, motherfucker. Remember that part? And then he hits him with a stick and he said, my dad said, all y'all from Africa. All y'all. And then the kid goes, I'm from Africa. I'm from Crenshaw Mafia. And then somebody said, African that, what do you say? You ain't from Africa. You an African, And that's where it comes from. So I really feel that Lucky was just saying stupid shit that he was thinking about and correlating with the words that were sounding familiar, right? Now, it was totally wrong. It's wrong, bro. I'm not saying it's right. I'm saying it's wrong. But I feel like he's playing off of the movie, right? But regardless, he's wrong. He's out the window with that. Like, listen, homie, because you don't think it's disrespectful, it don't mean that the other people don't think it's disrespectful. You might look at it like, it's just a movie. But they're looking at it like, hey, homeboy, that's a diss towards us. Fuck out of here with that, right? So you can't really tell the black community how to feel. If they feel disrespected by you saying that, that's what it is. And you got to respect it, homie. Because we don't know. I'm not black, so I don't know what gets the black homies pissed off. I mean, we know the key words, the N word and a few other ones with the hard ER. But as far as like certain type of words, we don't know what gets them pissed off. So you can't be mad if you say some dumb shit. You got to apologize for the shit you said and move the fuck on. But Munchie B is also wrong right here. And I'll tell you why Munchie B is fucking wrong. Because he said Mexicans got little dicks. And I know he's pissed off because of what he heard. You can't blame him. He's angry. But at the same time, you need to direct that energy towards Lucky. Lucky said the foul shit. Not me. I'm Mexican. I don't have a little dick. I don't sex play on here. I don't talk about these things because that's not what we do. But you saying Mexicans got little, you know what? That's everybody, bro. You dissing me, you dissing this fool, Now, I don't take it that way because I'm not a crybaby bitch. I don't take it that way because I already met you in person. You a cool homie. You a gangster. I'm a gangster. It ain't none. It ain't nothing, bro. Like, to me, I know where you're coming from. I know you're angry, and I know in the way you're trying to send the message. It's just not sending, right? But this is what happens when one guy says some dumb shit. It's like a domino effect. One guy says some dumb shit and he fucks it off for everybody. So, who said the dumb shit? Lucky from Hoodstocks. He said some foul shit and now it's a domino effect on everyone else, bro. Adam said that Raza podcasters are low-key racist. That includes me. Munchie B said Mexicans got little dicks. That includes me. And all this, why? Because Lucky said some shit. Now, to me, I look at it like Lucky, a grown man, he can do and say whatever he wants. I don't give a fuck. It doesn't bother me. Whatever he says don't bother me, right? But it does bother a community. And that community threw shots at me. And everybody else that falls in my category. It ain't right. It ain't right. It ain't right. Now, we could look at this like everybody should fucking crying like little fucking hyenas. Shut the fuck up, everybody. But you can't. You can't, bro. Because what is right and what is wrong is wrong. You know, Hoodstocks got nothing but old heads over there. You know, you got Lucky, he a old head. Droops, he a old head. Loca, a old head. And then I went to go watch, and they have like 2 other old heads in the back. They're like tios and tias, bro. They probably grandpas already. And that's no shot at them at all. Salute to what they're doing. Salute to my big bro Droops. You know, it's no shot at them, but I'm an old head too. I'm an old head too. But what I'm trying to say is that they need to get in with the times, bro, because what they do is a mirror of what the raza does. Everything they say is going to bounce off and affect everybody, bro. And the fuck shit I do is going to also bounce off and reflect on them and other raza podcasts. You know, because one guy does something, now everybody's going to say, oh, the raza is like that. And we know it's not true. We know what one black guy does. We don't think all black people are like that. But there is stupid ass people that believe that. You know, there is stupid ass people that sit there and be like, everybody must be like that. No, they're not. No, they're not. Whatever that homie Lucky said should be only a reflection of him. Now, I don't really think he was being disrespectful. I think he was just being reckless, saying some dumb shit. And as far as the female saying that she only dates Mexicans, so what? Let her date whatever she wants. If she only wants to bone Mexican dicks, so what? If she only wants to bone woods, so what? If she only wants to bone blacks, so what? That's what she likes. That's what she wants to do. Let her do what she do. The same thing I said about Jenny 6ix9ine. If Jenny 6ix9ine wants to bone all the black dudes, all the white dudes, and all the Mexicans at the same time, who gives? Let me line up. Where do I line up? Where's the line for me? We need to stop giving a fuck about what these hyenas want to fuck and what they don't want to fuck, right? And since the beginning of time, bro, everyone's known to beef over women. I hope this ain't a beef over what that woman said, bro. I hope the black homies don't want to beef with the Mexicans, homie, over that girl's preference. It'd be stupid, bro. We've accomplished so much when it comes to creating unity between the blacks and the Mexicans, as far as like in certain areas, to fuck it all off over a girl's preference? Now look. I feel like Lucky from Hoodstocks should have a formal apology towards the black community for those comments and keep it pushing. We all fuck up. You know, I fucked up before. It's about accepting that you said some dumb shit and moving on. But then Munchie B also said some fuck shit. So it goes both ways. See, I'm a gangster, bro. I don't give a fuck about either one and their comments. We've seen homies fight, people fight. It's nothing. But these type of incidents make all the little fucking mugrosos come out the woodwork. It makes all the fucking leeches come out the woodwork. Now you're going to have that fool Supreme making videos. Now you're going to have the viral crybabies making videos. Now you're going to have these vatos over here making videos. And now it's going to become some racial shit when in all true reality, I have black guests all the time. I know Lucky from Hoodstocks has black guests as well. So it's like, while we're like this, all the leeches are trying to blow it up into something that is not. So it's a simple apology, move on, done deal, over. But let's continue and watch a little bit more, bro, and see what's going on.
Oh, nigga,
What?
Nigga, that's why you hate some prostitute pussy. They shit still tight.
What?
Little Mexicans. Period.
What?
Yeah, that's it, bro. I'm not gonna continue to watch because Munchie Beach just goes off to say, Mexicans got little dicks or whatever, and then Young and Jefe goes out the window as well, and he says that we were against Jenny 6ix9ine dating blacks, but then later he corrected himself and he was like, "Hey, I was wrong. Hater World, they weren't on that racist tip, and we're not, bro. We not. I don't even like to say like, oh, we like the black community, cause I don't look at color, bro. Like, look, I've said this before, bro. When we had Munchie B right here on the podcast, I brought Owlboy, and the reason I brought Owlboy is because me, I didn't grow up around like a lot of black homies like that. I had a black neighbor when I was a young kid, my boy Kendrick, but we were kids. When I started banging, I didn't have beef with blacks or like lived in the black area to really like have this hatred or like you know whatever towards black people, like at all, bro. When I hit juvenile hall, a bunch of black people there, a bunch of Mexicans there. It was never that like this, bro, right? Like hate. So I said, who would be perfect to bring on? Well, Owlboy from Pasadena. There's a gang of Bloods in Pasadena. He probably beefed with them and grew up with them. So let me bring him on so that way if Munchie talks about black and brown relations, Owlboy's the fucking perfect person. Plus he raps, and plus he was disrespected by other Mexicans for saying that he wanted to be black. So it was a perfect candidate, bro. And that podcast went great for that reason. Munchie pulled up, gangster ass fool, show love. He was very respectful. We were too. We had a grown conversation. Hey, and it wasn't an easy conversation, bro. Munchie talked a lot of shit. Owlboy talked a lot of shit. And at the end of the day, we shook hands like real ones and went our separate ways. And it's still all love, bro. It's still all love. So for people to be like trying to blow this up, sort of stupid, bro. And let's not forget, bro, I just seen a video of OG Moses and the community AD. And AD said, OG Moses was one of my big sponsors early on in my career. OG Moses is Mexican. And he said, OG Moses would bring me money, bro. One time he dropped me off a 50 ball and didn't even ask for it back. And that's OG Moses from Greenleaf Botanicals, a Mexican, bro. He helped AD early in his career. So, I mean, we could say, hey, if it wasn't for that Mexican, would we really have community? Would we really have No Jumper? Because AD was very crucial in the beginning stages of No Jumper. And a Mexican was there to fund AD's career. Look, bro, let's keep this simple. Let's keep this simple. If one fucking idiot says something stupid, hold that idiot accountable. And I'm not talking about Lucky. I'm just saying in general. If one moron says some dumb shit, and if I'm that moron, hold me accountable. If that moron is Munchie, hold him accountable. If that moron is Gangland Neem, hold him accountable. If that moron is American Cholo, hold him accountable. Let's not make this a whole black and brown, back and forth. What side are you on bullshit? We grown, homie. If one motherfucker says something stupid, hold him accountable, cancel that idiot. Don't come after everybody. You know what I mean? Because it's a bad look. I can't blame my boy Gangland Neem for some shit that Munchie said. It'd be stupid of me. I can't hold my boy Munchie accountable for some shit Gangland Neem said. Fuck no. Because I know these people. I've been in the same room with them. These motherfuckers are cool ass homies. I'm gonna hold that fucking idiot that says that dumb shit. I'm gonna hold him accountable. The same way we did Furbies. Who remembers Furbies? People said, "Oh, Blue Devil, you threw him to the wolves." No, we held that motherfucker accountable. He was a fucking deceased, and we got rid of that motherfucker. So that's what we need to do. Everybody that's a deceased to what the fuck we're building, they gotta go. They gotta go, homie. There is no sympathy for some shit a grown man says. All right. Now, like I said, Lucky from Hoodstocks, I feel he was just playing off of the movie. But if the black homies feel that way, who am I? Who am I, bro? And with that being said, salute to everybody. Salute to all sides. Salute to Munchie, Young and Jefe. Lush One didn't say shit. Adam trying to stir it up, but what do you expect? You should already know. Salute to the whole Hoodstocks camp. My boy Droops over there. Salute to everybody, bro. Don't be mad at what I said. I'm just a video guy. But I already know it's going to be my fault in the end. So fuck it. I'm Blue Devil. And until next time, I'll see you on my live. I'll be live like in an hour. Let's go.